Check it out, Bum Shadows here with another live stream, but with an all different move and a move are not good, but I meant to say mood. And an all different kind of vibe because I just kind of had a personal realization. I'm going to start it off like this and then hopefully talk a little more about wrestling in a bit, but yeah, just had a rough time. Had a kind of traumatic incident in the summer around 4th of July. Beyond that, had some medical things going on, and just and then we lost two of our cats, which we had two, and we lost them both, and that's been quite a hit. And lost some bunnies, and everything was just happening all sweet like that at once. So I could just, I guess, had a like a nervous breakdown or something. And like since then, I've just on occasion will just, I don't know what to call it, identity crisis or all other crap or whatever, but like yeah, it's just, it was just my, it wasn't just, but a lot of it was my anger issues that I have. I'd say the past 10, 11 years or whatever, when I stopped drinking, I thought like I got rid of like my anger issues, so I guess maybe I was a little too cocky in that regard. And I was like, yeah, but then that incident happened and topped with the morning, the cats and bunnies and everything else medical stuff. I was just like my head exploded pretty much. And I had like a nervous breakdown. Then that would happen from time to time. Then I was starting to have like memory loss and like all types of. So yeah, it was crazy, but it sounds random and it sounds weird, but if you know me, you know that it was just one moment, and I just was like, I'm done. I'm done being angry. Like I'm tired of being angry about everything and everyone. And as soon as somebody says something about me, I gotta like respond or make an entire video or talk about it for 8 hours. So it's just like I'm tired of that, man. So on my channel, I took down all the Rush collectibles videos, and that's pretty much all I want to speak on that. So it's all gone. The reason for that, it's because I don't want to put what could be positive energy into a negative situation. And that's all. So I'm just gonna do that. What else? Ultra Strawberry Dreams for all you fans out there. Oh, that is refreshing. Yeah, so anywho. Yeah, had a rough 6 to 7 months then, and I didn't realize it till I really like looked back and kind of reflected and like how much of a jerk I was being, not just a jerk, like an a-hole, and just unreasonably mad and throwing stuff again like I used to 10 years to 11 years ago, and I don't know, crazy stuff like hitting myself in the head. I was going nuts, man. Like, and it sucks. I started live streaming in the middle of that, and like, so I feel like, we might have to call that the last one I did, which actually I deleted because it's so bad. So, I guess the one where I'm holding a bunny as the picture is going to be the end of season bum, and this is going to be season 2 cheeks, because this is going to be a lot different. It's going to be a lot different. With that being said. So to, yeah, to end that story, pretty much like, I just kind of thought about it and I was like, I'm really being an a-hole. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, every day I'm getting mad at people. Every day I'm just lashing out, being too sensitive, getting too reactive, getting too worked up about too many things. And like, it sounds weird, but like in the moment, it seemed like I was right, Maybe that's a problem anyway, but no, but I feel like, like, no, I have every right to be mad. I don't know. There was, like I said, there was a traumatic incident, and I think my reaction to it, I know my reaction to it was pure anger. So it was just something that was obviously made me so angry that, like, I lost my mind for like a half a year. So I know it's random, but I think it was like yesterday. I just kind of thought about it, and I was like, this is crazy, and I was like yelling a lot and up at 2 in the morning yelling and doing stupid crap, texting Sister Shadow saying stupid crap, probably waking her up on her. So yeah, it's been a stellar personal life for Bumby, well, who have been a hell of a half a year for Dwayne. So now that we're here, yeah, I don't want to be negative no more. I don't want to like start crap. I'm not gonna go at it with the commenters. Like if it's negative, I'm just gonna pass it. Like I'm gonna be who I was before all this happened, and that's actually a very peaceable person that just wants everybody to get along, including myself. It's interesting though when I lose my mind. It is even without the alcohol, like a Jekyll and Hyde. I turn into something. So I obviously got to keep an eye on that, and yeah, I do. So with that revelation or whatever, that's why I'm like, okay, this is giving me a new stream, new attitude about it. More positive, more relaxed, not like all in your face, like yelling and stuff. Like, I'm still crazy, obviously, and I'm still funny. It's just I'm not going to be like over the top anymore. I don't know what that was all about, to be honest, but I don't know. My mind was broke and then just randomly got fixed, and then like the light turned on again, and I'm like, oh, I'm an asshole. So yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Thank you, Serafina. Hey, Destiny. Good to see ya. Phoenix got little bunnies in there. But, yeah, I guess, pretty much, I guess that sums it up. Pretty much, it's one thing to go through things, and then to, and be upset about them, and be disappointed in people. But I guess my message is, like, don't be angry. It's just such a waste of time. Like, I just went through an anger identity crisis spell for like a half a year, and I feel worn out from it still. But like at least my finally kicked in. But who knows, talking wrestling, if it would have kicked out had I not like just thought about it and like calmed down a little bit. So I think that could be applied to pretty much anything that isn't good for you that you need to turn good. So yeah. So yeah, that was 2025, or at least half of it. So pretty much I was, having the time of my life now. But it's okay now. I'm on the other side of the hill. So with that being said, we'll now get back to what the channel is about, baby. Now what pleased me and didn't make me angry was I got a shipment today, and it was all people Salvatore Sincere. Okay, this is as far as I'm pretty new puppy, and I'm looking forward to this baby. Never thought they would have ever had. I say that a lot, but Hasttel grapplers in your mix, and a lot of the independent companies put out a lot of characters I was like, I wish I had, or even never thought they'd have a figure, and I think that's pretty cool. And then even redos it like well established. But Sal Sincere, there he is, little $sign and the S. Got to tattoo a baddie's back on the thighs today. So a lot of grabbing hot pumps today. Awesome. There you go, sister. I'm glad that you're having a good time at work. And you know what? It sort of coincides with my message. I wouldn't say I was tattooing gothic baddies. I was, what's it called? That actually threw me off guard. I had an 80 moment. Whatever I was going to say was going to make sense. Maybe it wouldn't have. I don't know. Maybe I'm actually affected by Sal Sincere. Like, I don't know exactly. I guess his gimmick, you know, he's like an Italian pink guy. Like, I don't know. Like, his hat, it's a fedora, I think. So that makes him Italian. I'm not an expert on hats. If it's not an effing fedora, I'm sorry. And then, you know, like, he has pink stripes. Later on, when he became himself, which is his real name, Tom Brandy, he had the Italian colors, you know, on the tights and everything. So, still an Italian hero. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So, Mr. Brandy, Mr. Tom Brandy. We get this box. It's nice and sturdy. You could throw this against the wall. I don't recommend it. All right. Oh, jeez, baby. It is on there. Why do you make me look weak? Oh, come on. Come on, baby. Come on. That, baby. Come to me, baby. Oh, what is this? I feel humiliated. All right, here we go. All right. A little extreme, but there it is. All the glory. It is off guard. Speaking of glory, it's going to be in all his glory when he comes out of the package. Baby. Wow, look at this. Whoa, baby. If you know Sal Sincere, hey, yo, what's up? If you know Sal Sincere, then this is what you're looking at. And it looks just like him. Has a classic, like, almost a la Series 1 Man Hasbro pose, of course. And definitely resembles him. Okay, now, I've been critical about the hats. I don't even know if this is molded on, so we're going to find out. If it comes off and it comes back on, that's cool. If it's molded on, that might even be better. I actually don't know. This is a surprise for me. I'm a little nervous. Okay. We can do this. It comes off. I thought it was molded on. Okay. It's pretty funny. I like the hairline, but that's what he looked like. All right, so now will it go back on and stay? Holy crap, yeah! All right, we got stage. So here's Mitch, Hasttel, high-fiving. Oh, yep. And the traditional cheers. Good job, guys. Effing great figure. Good job. In all seriousness, good job, Hustle. And good job, Sal. Just existing and being a cool guy. So this is a really awesome figure. I recommend it. He put it up. You know, I ran my mouth back in my dark ages like now about hassle and prices and everything. But to his credit, he actually does, like, listen. Because he was at, like, almost $50. This was $37.99. And it came effing quick. That also. And safe. And I've never had an issue with, like, Hasttel or Growlers and gimmicks sending my stuff. Is everything perfect they do? No. But this one's really... When they nail it, baby, they nail it. And they nailed it, baby. Just like the Undertaker's coffin. And Kamala was in it. Nail it. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, dude. Nico Avocado. That's a cool name. So, yeah, there's Sal. All the glory. Oops. Almost knocked down the phone. Fly the L has entered the building. Has entered the chat. Oh, I didn't get checked. That's true. Oh, look at these. Look at these pups. Those nips are... It must have been cold in the ring that day, baby. They are there. I can feel them. If the other eye was blind, this would be my braille. Just rubbing nipples. That's how I communicate with people. Sal, is it? Yes, Sal Sincere in the building. Like I was saying, I don't know if you saw, but like, I said, oh, the hat. Actually, I hope you saw that. It goes on and it's like kind of snaps on. Woo! Like I was never able to do that with. Like I'm creeping up from the bottom. This guy's figures. He's done better. He's done better. I mean, said they're not all perfect, but when he gets it real good usually. But you know what I mean. And this one I'll say is. I like the traditional Hasbro pose and everything. I'm a sucker for that. Well, we don't say that name here. Forbidden. Only if it's sincere. If it's sincere, don't talk about it. Or I don't know in your guys' area, but up where we are. Up where I am, like there's a place called Sal's Pizza, so we can also say their name. Who else? I don't know. I'll think of more Salvatores that are cool. Kind of like Rick Martel, bad. yeah, he was like kind of like a Rick Martel actually. They could have been like a team. Actually, I heard back in the day was like, believe it or not, the model and Don Callis were working on a gimmick where they were both models, and we're gonna go in the Attitude Era. And I don't know if anyone remembers, Rick Martel went to WCW. He chose that, I guess, over Brilliant Models gimmick with Don Callis. Imagine. Holy crap. And I was actually watching The Godfather, like, interview, too, on, like, one of those shows inside the ropes. I don't know, something like that. And the story's been told before, but it reminded me of, like, Papa Shango coming back in the Attitude Era, and it's supposed to be, like, serious and stuff. I would have loved to see how that worked out. Even if we got, like, one entrance, that would have been badass. Or bad bum, excuse my language. But, what's it called? Yeah, but anyway, he was talking about it, and literally before he was, like, gonna go out, like, Vince wanted him and said, you know, pal, you're not gonna be Papa Shango anymore. You will become a Mustafa. Oh, I have a visitor. What the hell is that? There's a bunny next to me. Oh, there it is. There it is. Who is that? Is that Twi? Mm-hmm. I was like in my Vince McMahon thing, and then I feel like paws hitting on the face and whatever. Okay, bunny break. Is it Twi? Oh, she winked. Wait, what are you doing with that? Oh, jeez. Oh, goodness. The goof hour is right. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Well, let's call it a spade. That did kind of interrupt my Vince McMahon imitation, but I'll let it slide because it was a bunny. Oh, man. Oh, Sal's Pizza always has the hefty slices. I've heard service. Was that bunny service? It's what? Oh, jeez. Hey, hon, what's the breed of those bunnies?
Double mane lion head.
Double mane lion heads. Are those fluffy bunnies? They kind of almost like toy dogs.
That's after a haircut.
I didn't hear you, but I'm sure it was music to my ear.
It's after a haircut.
Oh, okay. I believe you. Oh, man. That's funny. Lost my train of thought, damn it. Oh, yeah, so anyway, he was like saying, he was saying, like, you're not going to be Papa Shango. You're going to join the nation with Ron Simmons and Dwayne Thompson and stuff. And, like, wash the makeup out. And that's when he was like completely bald when he debuted. I don't know. I know way too much about way too much wrestling. So I don't expect everyone to, not like in a braggadocious way. It's really an issue. But we're going through issues. That's what we do here. We have bunnies. We go through issues. We talk about pizza. That was the make and model of the killer bunny from Holy Grail. Oh, wow. Well, that one is actually the feisty one. She's like stomps, and I think she didn't see me one time and thought my fingy was gonna be like some rabbit food or something, and wow, I was scared. It was like whoosh, and I moved the fingy right in time, or else I'd be, hey, check it out. Oh, wrong side. Hey, check it out. It's Bum Shadow here, and my rabbit ate my finger. But anyway, let's open a Sal Sincere right now, shall we? Oh, man. These are great. Can't lie. It was a good visit. Oh, but anyway, so I was reflecting, or where the original in a rocking chair talking about old wrestling. But, what's it called? A lot of like figures coming out. I'm like, oh crap, because Title Run Toys, I feel like, is gonna come with like an avalanche shit, or caca, or crap, if you will. Not like in quality, I just mean in, I guess, size. But anywho, yeah, like, so then the KWK came out with some stuff that looks, oh man, great kabuki. I already missed the book, limited one. Just the timing didn't work for me, but definitely gonna get at least one of those. And I definitely want the Tinru, or yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. They had their 94 Royal Rumble, I believe. Well, at least Tinru was on WrestleMania 7. I don't know if Great Kabuki was. Anyhow, somebody might know. Somewhere out there. What was the other comment? Oh, yeah, and this guy that I've already shown. He's got a lot of stuff coming up, too. Hey, Erica, what's up? He's got a lot of stuff coming, too, so... And I'm trying to think of what it was. Oh, there's like an Aldo Montoya surge now. Like all of a sudden, like there's Aldos everywhere. It's like, where's Aldo? Like we found him. There's many of them. Like, well, not many. There's 2. But still, that's a lot of Aldo Montoyas. 2 is a lot. So, Zombies got one, and it looks good. And Hasttel has one, and I think it looks good. And they are different. In some ways, maybe both of them I could say are hit or miss. It depends, because I do like a lot of zombie stuff, but some of it's not my cup of tea. And same with the Hustle Man. Like he puts out a lot of great stuff, but sometimes I just have to be like, it's not my bag, man. So it's nothing personal. It's just just critique and nothing bad. At the end of the day, I just love having retros. So maybe I'm just simple. That's why I have to be like the extra, like, look for anything that like looks a little off or anything. But yeah, accepting. But that's just how it is. So yeah, they're coming out with a lot of stuff. So the pocketbooks, and again, for anyone that doesn't know, I only collect retros. They're good enough. So even with that being said, I'm worried about the pocketbook. I'm like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like they're already this kind of, it looks like February is gonna be kind of heavy, and it's like, oh crap. Again, I love retros, but it's like crap. It's a lot. It's a lot. You're not DiBiase. It's a lot. Penta's match last night made me very happy. Destiny. Oh yeah, I did see that. I did see some of it. I watched the height thing or whatever. At least the wallet won't collect too much money. I know that's a good way to put it too. Yeah. Oh man, and like, and I for the collectors that are collecting outside of. They're not only just collecting retros, they're trying to get the big. Blaming them either. These are all great products. They're trying to get like the big rubber guys. They're trying to get the Mattel boys, the LJNs. Some people are even still, collecting ultimates, collecting whatever. Like, it's a lot of money and a lot of commitment to the game, if you will. So, much respect to people keeping up with that. You know what I mean? Because it's not just all about money too. You got to be quick on the steel. You got to be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, you got to be quick on, baby. Because before you know it, you get that sold out or your card is empty and you're like, damn it. That's right, I've been there, man. So yeah, even with the retro, I'm like overwhelmed and I'm like, oh, man, it's like, how am I going to balance this? Originally, I was trying to actually every retro, but there was also like less companies and less like product coming out. And then all of a sudden, it was like boom, boom, boom. I'm like, okay, gonna have to be a little more picky. Because I was thinking fig fed, extra outfits. Like anybody would, But yeah, I was like, okay, I can't get every color. Now I just kind of like have to pick and choose. I mean, Sal Sincere was a slam dunk for me. I mean, like in this, I think this is really all he wore anyway. So you get bum and done. But some characters like to have the variety. You know what I mean? You like because they wore different things. Too bad they don't sell more retros through Target. What's helped me in the Target pre-orders don't actually change the cart until they ship. Oh, they don't charge the card until they ship. Okay, that's cool. I do remember that because what a couple maybe I don't know at this point a couple years ago maybe just say 2 years ago I was collecting. Believe it or not, I wasn't collecting retros. I was collecting Elite and Ultimates. And then I thought of the concept of a fig fed, and I'm like, Elites just seem like cheating. I want to do these with like retros. Like, I want to do these with things like with limited articulation, but are like from my childhood. I could have done LJNs, but the reason I didn't do that was they were too big for me to frame. So the retros ended up being the perfect size. Plus, they are my favorite. The Hasbros are my favorite type of retro. I have nothing against LJNs; those are great. But my favorite is definitely the Bros of the Has variety. Okay, I haven't seen Raw. This is funny. I haven't seen Raw in a while. Definitely not last match yet. I did try to watch Royal Rumble. It was kind of, yeah. It was not great. It was really like there was a lot of hype, but it's just lame. And now we have another mask guy. I noticed. And it's okay. I mean, maybe it'll be cool. Maybe it'll be someone cool, but it's like Austin. It was what was his partner? There was that other guy for a bit. It's just him or something, or just some wrestler they're trying to like get over that no one cares about. I love Austin Theory. I mean, I haven't seen Raw. Oh, that. Repeat. I'm sure Penta was in the men's match, but I can't remember where he entered and left. Yeah, it was like a forgettable Rumble. And Royal Rumble is my favorite event. It's like, damn. It used to be good. Now what is it? Well, plus that, like, and it's, which actually I will get to at some point. It's nothing political because I don't do that stuff, but the crowd there, and it's nothing with race or politics or whatever, but that crowd was, and not a lot of people. You know what I mean? So it kind of took away from, like, you know, the intensity of the Rumble, I feel. Not like trying to give them like a cop out or anything, because it still sucked, but yeah, that crowd was rough. Like, it was like empty and just not noisy. Huge WWF Salvatore Sincere figure. Thank you, Erica. It's a cute name, really, too. Grayson Waller. But he might be taller than the. Oh yeah, he is a tall glass of water. Yeah, he's a tall guy. Forgot about that. Good point, Al. And good call on the Waller thing. I'm like, ugh. Like, what is that guy's name? I think he's like Australian or something. Because I think I saw him on the thing with like Rhea Ripley, or maybe I got the wrong guy. The Vision don't really have a good. Didn't have a good night either. Then I think Paul was it. It was the end. Luckily, didn't win. Yeah. The Vision thing is weird. I think actually Seth Rollins not got hurt, and they delayed like I think that was the plan, and they delayed Braun like becoming the monster. It wouldn't be so bad, you know. I think Seth like he was a good leader of it. I thought, well, along with Heyman, but you know what I mean. Like without him, it's sort of like they're trying to make like on the leader, and maybe like one day, but like I just think it's too soon, and like for him for that type of stable, you know what I mean. He should be like the muscle like Bronson Reed, and then you get the little sneaky guy like Logan Paul. Austin Theory is just useless. I'm sorry, that whole thing is like I don't know. I mean, he's got a good look. He's not a bad wrestler. It's just I don't know. Yeah, he just doesn't float my boat, if you will. What else do I got? I think that's about it for the retro fig news. I get this Godfather hoodie from my mom. And yeah, that's the big. As far as channel news, it's all part of that like kind of clarity thing. You know, I feel like now that I'm out of my Terry or Flash, but out of my funk or Dory Jr., I'm out of my funk. Things are gonna be like there'll be like actual like content besides live streams coming and all, and I've been working on Instagram and everything, trying to get that going. So over there I'm just kind of doing like real wrestling clips for anyone that doesn't know. Instagram Bum Shadows word, but one hell of a guy. But what's it called? Over there I take like real wrestling clips, and I'll take like a quote, or I'll take a funny, or sometimes I'll add music, sometimes I won't. I have a series like Forgot Finish, which I've been watching a lot of WWF superstars, and I noticed like a lot of the wrestlers were using like they were like trying out finishers. Like I haven't recorded it yet, but I was watching the other day. I forgot to record it, and I heard the story before. But Triple H did the Diamond Cutter like in his debut, and I was like, huh. I almost forgot about that. And almost forgetting for me is like forgetting. Liv Morgan was looking hot during the Royal Rumble, though. There you go, Destiny. You know what, though? She's a good character, even. I mean, like, beyond the looks. I mean, she's a good character. Now, I wouldn't say in the ring so much, but, like, she plays a good heel. Like, I could see her being a face, but it would just water her down. I think she's like a good heel. Or the crazy chick, quote unquote. Nothing beats the attitude divas. Erica. Not sure she needed to win, though. Yeah, I was kind of, yeah, because she is definitely, like, over. I mean, they were trying to make it like, oh, she was the runner-up and now she finally gets it. But, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. Trying to think, yeah. But, yeah, that's a rough one. I guess it depends for me where it goes. Like, I don't know where it's going. I'm trying to think about it. That's what I was thinking. But I'm like, I have no idea. So I'll have to see how it goes. I know I saw, like, Raquel and her going at it in a verbal joust. And, kind of like, why'd you eliminate me type of drama and everything. And then she's like, now we both have a title shot. You know. But I'm not sure. Oh, you just said that. Okay. There you go. Sick of Reigns. Didn't think he needed another Rumble win. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Again, overkill. It's just like, I mean, the guy had the belt forever. Then, like, he's won a Rumble before. The funny thing is, well, not funny for him, but the funny thing is, through this all, like, LA Knight is remain popular and he doesn't get pushed. He doesn't get. It's so crazy to me. The guy's just, he's still popular. I mean, they could have really capitalized more a couple of years ago when he was at 8, but if they actually, like, realized it, they could, like, set up a push for him and everything, but they don't want to push him. Push it real good. Both feel like lazy booking to me, but maybe they're setting things up. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If the result works, because I'm guessing they're building to Mania, which hopefully will be good, and then we can start getting some redemption for all this garbage. So hopefully Mania will be good. Because the Royal Rumble was not. Yeah, he may need to push LA Knight. I'm thinking, though, it's too late and they don't like him or something. Yeah, that's why I'm like, he must have, I don't know, maybe it's the H man doesn't like him or something. It's just so silly to me. Who cares? Like, get over it. That guy, like, is popular. I never got that about with Vince, they're like the pushing of the own agenda, but I guess ego is what made them so good at, like, well, Triple H hasn't really proved anything booking, but I was gonna say how good they are booking, but Vince definitely had some crap, but at least to me it was like humorous, crap. If it wasn't good, it was like funny, like bad funny. So there was always some entertainment value there. Like 95 was like such a bad funny year. 1995, holy crap. It's like ridiculously bad, but I love it because it's got all those gimmicks like TL Hopper, Duke the Dumpster Drosy, and Isaac Yankem DDS. Aldo Montoya, we were talking about him earlier. Is Mania 7 days this year? All right. The week-long event. WrestleMania week. Every day matches. No, actually, that'd be too many. You'd get like a half a match a day, like, watch the thrilling conclusion of Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez. Part 2. Mania is longer than Hanukkah. That's a good one, fun, That's funny. It's even that way. It's just like, back in my day, it was just one night, one magical night. But, all right, whatever, like 2 nights, but I like the old Manias where there was like 8, 10 matches. WrestleMania 6 has like 20,000 matches on it, but I love it. I remember watching and being like, what the Coco versus Model, and then it's just like all these random matches, like Barbarian and Tito Santana. Oh, he closes the H out of him in that match if you want to ever watch a maneuver. Oh, the bunny's gonna show up. No. Inflation. Oh, we need to get Adam Sandler back to make the Mania song. Here comes Mania. I hear that. Inflation. Now we got the gold standard started printing money, and now SummerSlam is 2 nights. I know. Yeah, it's just enough. It's like, yeah, if any event, maybe a 2 night WrestleMania, and that's it. But for any other event, it's just overkill. Like, oh, what is WrestleMania? I mean, what is SummerSlam? The WrestleMania of the summer. Like, that's stupid. It's like, no, there's one WrestleMania, and that's what it is. Or that, like, ESPN WrestlePalooza, is that going to be, like, 5 nights? It's like Stranger Things, you know? You have to wait for each episode, each match. Oh, man. But I think this has been a good reintroducing myself to the live stream kind of process here. Feel a lot better. And I like people like Fly the L showing up and saying hey, and Waddy and my sister and all, and Erica, and oh me, oh my. Anybody? There's a dude named Nico. I'm trying to think back. I might have not missed anybody. So, I think with that being said, we'll do this again if you want. Friday, 7. Be there or be triangle. Who are you? Who? I really want to know. Nice. Man, yeah, the Who's really like the Who. The Who? The Who? The wrestler, the Who? But I'm gonna probably wrap it up. Boom. And say, thank you. And I think there'll be better streams going ahead. You know, not just when I pee, but when I go on here and talk. More of unboxings and whatnot, and talk about wrestling, talk about figures, and maybe just other stuff, whatever, you know. But since I am wrestling with Bum Shadows, I just figure, well, wrestling probably should be the main topic. But I don't mind talking about anything else, so it'll be a lot more commutative, you know, no nappy poos in the middle of the stream like an idiot, you know. So, yeah, that'll be nice. Tybo, keep reliving the ending of 7 and find out that it's in the bum box. What's in the bum box? Oh, man. But yeah, Friday at 7. I'll do one up. For now, I'm just doing Friday, Tuesday and Friday, because I was out of control, and I was doing too many impromptus, and maybe I was just biting off more than I can chew. So I think I'll do that, see how that goes. Maybe do a Sunday one down the road if it seems like things are going good, or if they're not going good, I guess adios amigos. But no, I mean, it should go all right. I think it'll be good. But we bumbox Sal, and there's his bum. But what I can say is, in the meantime, keep bumming.